Born in the slums of Dundee, Scotland, Robert came from a world of hardship. 5 of his siblings died of diphtheria while still in infancy. In spite of the tough circumstance, Robert held fast to his gift. He could make lightning-fast mental calculations at the blink of an eye. Charming, shrewd, and famously frugal, he spotted opportunity where others saw dead ends. At 13, he took a shot. He quit school to work in a mill. It didn't take long before the right people noticed, and as his star rose, so did his ambition. He set his sights on America, particularly the booming railroad industry, and began making transatlantic crossings like they were casual jaunts, as rare then as traveling by the Concorde would be today. In time, he was doing business with the likes of John Pierpont Morgan. Robert could see straight through complex deals and balance sheets. With his thick Scottish accent, he wasn't afraid to speak truth to power, even to the titans of Wall Street. British Petroleum, the Pennsylvania Railroad, and the Santa Fe Railroad all owe their existence to his financing. He was, by all accounts, brilliant, but also legendarily tight with money. He sorted his coins in his pockets to ensure he only tipped in copper, which Ian depicted in a scene from Dr. No. Under his roof, sugar on porridge was forbidden, salt only. But make no mistake, the grit never left him. By the time he was 30, he turned the chaos of America's railroads into his personal empire, making him the most powerful British financier in railroad securities. He married in 1881 and moved to England and reinvented himself, now nouveau riche, adopting the style and polish of a proper English gentleman. His wife Kate, dynamic with boundless energy, swam before breakfast, performed endless jerks every morning, walked 20 miles over moors of Blackmount at 70, stalked deer, golfed, sometimes bringing Ian, who recounted she was so conditioned by her husband's thrift she tipped caddies with a toothbrush. In 1903, he made his grandest gesture yet. He bought Joyce Grove, a 2,000-acre country estate in Oxfordshire, with 44 rooms, 27 gardeners, and 11 bathrooms. As gaudy and ostentatious as only new money could manage, young Ian and his brothers spent many of their weekends at the house, as the boys had run of a wing and hundreds of acres of land. The estate later re-emerged as Goldfinger's in Ian's novel. Hollywood also got in on the act. The Iron Gates emerged in the movie The Imitation Game. Queen Mary was once a house guest, proof that Robert Fleming had gone from the slums of Dundee to mixing with royalty, and at the turn of the century, his firm, Robert Fleming and Company, had made him one of the wealthiest men in Europe. Robert showed Ian that wealth was theater. It was armor. It was a stage on which to play for the highest stakes, and from that seed grew James Bond, hard as salt on porridge, smooth as a royal house guest, and always playing the game at the very top. Stay tuned for the next episode of Hello Sloan, where we meet Valentine Fleming, the father of Ian Fleming, courageous, charming, and a man's man. His fingerprints and the scars of his absence are all over Ian's most famous creation. He left his young son with a kind of loss that turns into fiction and legend.